Soul Tribe, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. This is your daily check-in for June 20th, 2022, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, you're supposed to. Alright, so boom. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source, God, universe. Thank you so much for my life. Thank you so much for the way that I was able to move my body today, exercise today, take care of myself a little bit, spend some quality time with my daughter. I pray that my entire soul tribe is making the most out of the little moments, that we don't let them pass us by, that we don't pass up opportunities to connect with the people that we love, the people that matter the most, that we make sure that we connect with people individually, one-on-one, especially when we are dealing with large groups and large group settings. Somehow it's important to pay attention to our one-on-one relationships. Spirit, I pray that we're loving on ourselves, that we're giving ourselves grace, that we are holding the faith and keeping our vibrations high when it comes to the things that aren't working out the way that we want, when it comes to our fears. Spirit, please allow me to tap in with my soul tribe, see what the overall energy of the day is, what we're working on today, what we're leaving for another day, and what we don't see coming. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Welcome as y'all come in. Please hit the like button. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. Share this video with someone you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you want to follow me on any other platform, book with me, send me a tip, or subscribe to my Patreon. I never come here and tell you guys that when I decide to open my DMs on Instagram, I just forget because I'm on a whole different platform. Some of you are tapped in with me on Instagram, some of you aren't. For those of you who aren't, go check me out over there. I open my DMs every now and then to take on $20 questions. My DMs are open today. Usually it's what do you want to know Wednesday, but when I got time and I feel like it, I have the energy, I open it up. So I answer $20 questions over there. You can hit me up in my DMs. All my payment information is in the description box below, and a link in the description box. So boom. Let's get into the affirmation of the day. I challenge myself to bring my ideas to life. I challenge myself to finish the things that I start. I fully commit when I decide to do something. There is always more than one way to accomplish a goal. I do not apologize for standing out or shining. I'll read it again. I challenge myself to bring my ideas to life. I challenge myself to finish the things that I start. I fully commit when I decide to do something. There is always more than one way to accomplish a goal. I do not apologize for standing out or shining. Heavy on the working harder and not smarter, and not being in alignment. Tower moment comes in. Something brings you out of alignment. Somebody loses their job, or things slow down tremendously. 333 on the clock. You can choose to look at this as an opportunity for your time to be free to discover where you want to go, what you want to do. Or you can choose to feel like the world is crashing down on you. Your outlook on everything really changes your outcome in this situation. We can all feel where things are slowing down, and it's because of getting comfortable at a certain level when you are being asked to go to the next, to push, to expand, to challenge yourself, to deep dive into your passions, to find your purpose. For some of you, along the way, you thought that you had a purpose, and along the way it changed, or you fulfilled that purpose. Here's the kicker, that you are here to fulfill many purposes in life. It's not just one. We get caught up on that one thing, and there's so many other things that we miss out on in the process. So this realization, us coming to this realization, or needing to come to this realization as certain cycles are closing out or things are slowing down. Everything will not always be doing well all the time. And so you have to have something else going for yourself at the same time. Okay? Heavy on there being a lot of ideas, a lot of potentials, a lot of things that could be potential blessings in your life that you're not seeing through. and needing to really ask yourself why. What are you afraid of? For some of you, you are afraid of your own success, the work that it takes for you to actualize that, to become successful the way that you want. Not actually being successful, but putting in that work, but the actual act of putting in the work, and what it takes from you. Being afraid of committing to that. You know, but others of you genuinely don't fucking believe in yourself the way that you should. Heavy on the being really insecure, really intimidated by the world because of not feeling like you are good enough, and not feeling like you can say that out loud. And you know what? Maybe you don't need to admit that to anyone else, but you gotta admit it to you, beloved, for you, in order for you to heal it. You gotta be real with yourself. Heavy on the being fucking afraid of your own shadow. You know, it's funny. Have you ever heard that? I used to hear that as a kid a lot. 555 on the clock. Oh, she's afraid of everything. Someone's afraid of everything. They even scared of their own shadow. And that's the truth of the matter is, that's the only thing that you should be afraid of if you're not living in harmony with it. Okay? There is nothing to fear. And the thing that you should fear is the part of yourself that will attack you more than you fear anyone, if you're not honoring and loving on that part of yourself. And for a lot of you, your shadow is telling you, I don't feel good enough. I don't think that I have what it takes. You half step somehow. You show up just enough for people to say that you have it, that you just enough for people to not say that you've completely thrown your gifts away. Show up just enough for people to not say that you're not stepping up to the plate. Honoring what it is that you've been called to do, putting in some type of effort somehow. But now Spirit is asking you to go harder. Now Spirit is asking you to challenge yourself. For some of you, what was once hard for you to do has become easy. You do it with ease. You do it with ease now. Right? Look, now the blessed Empress, Vicky, shout out to Vicky. A few months ago, Vicky wasn't even reading online, and then when you started, you were posting a card and putting your words in your caption. Now I'm seeing you post videos, and I get to hear your beautiful voice as you and you're doing spreads and multiple cards, and you're continuing to evolve, continue to push yourself this way. Figure out what the next level of that looks like for you, coming out of your box, out of whatever box you have created for yourself. This very well may be, Vicky, for you specifically, just may be that you have to get comfortable being seen. No more hiding behind your voice, or hiding behind the cards, hiding in the shadows. It's that main character energy. Really embodying that Leo energy. That Leo is talking to me. Like, yo, this is what's hard for you. I want you to work on this. So all of us having to ask ourselves this, Again, I feel like also I just feel like having the same talks with yourself over and over again, or talks with other people. I'm actually gonna go live tonight. I'm gonna go live tonight on IG and talk about this, because there's so many. I want to go in depth, and I'm not gonna do this in a daily check-in. But yeah. So, tap in. I'll probably go live at 9 over on IG. Let's get into this. Let's get into this spread. Let's get into these cards. Yeah, and having on the being discouraged when realizing that the way that you intended for something to work out doesn't work out that way. When you're just not exploring your options. It's time to explore your options. There's more than one way to accomplish a goal. I also really feel like someone wants to give you a good talking to, or someone really wants to get what's off their mind, get something off their chest. So this is you with someone else, and you put it off till later. You need to put it off till later. Make sure that you're in the appropriate setting. Some of you heavy on the making sure that you are protected somehow. This could be around some unsavory masculine energies, or having someone you love. This could even be your children, around some unsavory masculine energies, or a masculine energy you don't know well. Or this is you feeling really uneasy about being vulnerable, or being open, or trusting yourself, trusting someone else with you, with your vulnerability. I don't know him like that. Well, you're not gonna get to know him if you don't open yourself a little bit. You know, use your discernment, but you gotta get to know someone, and you can't go into it with the screw face. You can't go into it. Some of you literally just walked out of something, or you literally, and I don't even fuck how long it's been. Some of you are just not over something, and you're like, but I'm open to something else, and it's like, no, actually, you're not. You look like you're ready to get into a boxing ring. You look like you're ready to you're ready to fight. You look like you got some things that you gotta release first. You gotta work. You gotta work through. You know, that resting bitch face is not doesn't say I'm open. Doesn't say I'm available. Doesn't say isn't inviting. That's the word. Right, and not that you want to be, but heavy on this energy of projecting that energy with someone that you genuinely be like, well, if they tried it, I'd be open, you know, or saying that you're open, or being in an environment where you're supposed to be open, and yet, or literally thinking that you look attractive because you're beautiful, but or putting yourself together in a way to be attractive and forgetting your fucking face, forgetting your face. Like, baby, you look good. Your makeup is on point. Your haircut is bomb. Your hair is laid. Your nails are done. Your outfit, you look amazing. You know? And it's not that you don't have a beautiful spirit. But that exterior is hard as fuck. All the way you wear all of your emotions on your face, we can see it. The way one thing, or the way you nitpick or look for one thing to completely turn you off, or one thing to be your reason why someone does not get the time of day, or you look for one thing for someone to give you a reason to fucking show your ass. You looking for it. You look for it. Or to reject them, or to show them how ugly you can get because circumstances, previous circumstances, those of the past, have made you ready, made you comfortable, in warrior mode, in protective mode. Don't you want to be soft? I know you do. I know you do. Don't you want to feel safe? Don't it's this energy of having to find that balance. You say you want it, but you still like this. You gotta release a little. You gotta release a little. Someone's clenched as fuck. Have you on the breathe. Like, breathe. Someone here watching me, someone of the 17 people watching me, have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. I said what the fuck I said. Have forgotten to breathe today. Have not intentionally just sat still, even if it's for 2 minutes, and just breathed deep and focused on nothing but your breath. How many of you watching me have made sure that you took time for yourself, loved yourself enough today to do that? Or did you tell yourself you didn't have the time, or did it not even cross your mind because you need to strengthen your own personal self-care practices? Because something so simple and so easy is vital to improve you, in order to improve your health and your quality of life. I shit you not. You know? Especially even in the moments where you're completely fucking out of control in the moment, because you're super upset, or you're super angry, you're super sad, or you just want to fucking scream, or whatever. Genuinely, having this practice in place daily just helps yourself to regulate your own emotions in that moment. You get so used to just fucking breathing deep intentionally when you feel overwhelmed. Hey sis, that you might freak the fuck out for a second, or get really angry for a second, but you're able to calm yourself down. You're able to get yourself together, because literally you know that breathing deep helps you. Just taking a minute just helps you. Really, after heavy on becoming really in tune with your nervous system and what upsets it. And when you're really in tune with that, like, when you really pay attention to how fucking bad it makes your body feel to be stressed out, to be upset, to be sad, and how good it feels to release that energy, release that tension, not hold on to that shit. You in the moment, you start doing it in the moment. It's just not about to make me sick. I'm releasing this now. 14:14, 14:44 on the clock. I ain't never lie. 15:15, it aligns you. You end up in alignment. and you start operating that way. Serenity is in reverse with union. Heavy on someone not being at peace. Period. Not being at peace. This I genuinely feel like this being internal as within, so without. Absolutely. 1616, whatever you're doing, someone else is doing. You two are mirroring each other somehow. There is something out here, so I just feel like that being one, not being at peace with how something has gone, not being at peace with how someone has shown up. And genuinely wanting it, genuinely seeking it. It has to start with you. It has to come from you. You know? Whether this is just being at peace with what is, with how someone did you, with how something turned out. I also really feel like, attempting one last time to be done one last time, or to walk away from something one last time, or to jump something off, start something one last time. Been talking about it over and over again with yourself or with someone else. Been saying you're going to fucking do it over and over again. I've been saying I'm going to get over this person. I've been saying I'm going to release this. I've been saying I'm going to start this project. I've been saying I'm going to open this business over and over and over and over and over again. Saying it, getting as far as having a good plan in place. This is what I'm going to do when this happens, or this is all the steps that I have to take in order to achieve this, and then not actually fucking executing. And then every time you go back to it, starting from the very beginning, from square one, from step one again, to give yourself a little more time, or to refresh yourself with what you need to do, the steps you need to take. And now Spirit is saying, can we go all the way? Can we go all the way? Can we get a home run with your goals, with your desires, with your dreams? For yourself. For the next you, the next level, the next version of you. You will not step into that version. 17 on the clock with 17 in the room, 17 likes. I ain't never lie. Deadass. I'm deadass. Gratitude out here in reverse. Another one being, though, that some of you really struggle to be grateful for where you are right now. I don't care. I don't care how lonely it is. I don't care how regular it is, basic it is. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Look, find something. Find something you love daily, every fucking day. Find something to be grateful for. Also, heavy on the being back outside, or being back in an environment that you haven't done before, haven't been in, being a backward part of a community you haven't been, the music scene, the art scene somehow, whatever it is, something that you used to love to do, being a part of a certain community, picking up an old habit, an old hobby, or literally just being back out in the world, or this is dating even. I also really feel like being called to action and continuing to say, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Well, then you're wondering why you kind of stay in the same situation, or you manifest the same situation over and over again with other people. Because what is required of you, the work that is being asked of you to do, you flat out saying, I don't want to do that, Spirit. I don't feel like doing that. I said no. I said I don't want to do that. Going back and forth, tussling, and knowing. We know what happens when we fight with the divine. We know what happens when we fight with the divine. Overall energy of the day, death card. The death card being out here. Also, heavy on the needs to clean your altar. Someone's altar is in serious need of being cleaned, and some protection work needing to be done for whatever reason. There being various reasons. I'm also going to talk about that on the live later, but I feel this energy heavy. Those on the other side, the dead not being happy with how y'all keeping your sacred spaces. This could be needing to cleanse. This could be clean. The water you offer them. This could be the food, the offerings you give them somehow. This could be how often you're showing up, or showing gratitude, or even interacting with them. Them not being happy on the other side with how you're showing up, or with your laziness, but also genuinely going through a transformation and knowing it. Also, there could be a Scorpio who is relevant somehow. Someone genuinely taking their power back enough. Today is the day, the last day that I fucking complain anymore about my situation. I am truly blessed. I am truly happy to be where I am, or I'm going to empower myself. I'm done relying on people. I can do this myself. I am capable. Like literally, this is someone who's like has a fear of going outside. This could be since the pandemic, hasn't been outside in fucking 2 years, or hasn't been back to their normal self in a really long time, and has gotten to a way of life where they rely on certain things, on certain crutches, on certain people to go to them. I don't want to go to the store. I have a problem. I don't, I have severe fucking social anxiety after being in the house. I'm overwhelmed. I don't want to do this, and so you constantly call on someone else to do it for you. Have to call on your partner or call on a friend, a family member, whatever, to do that, to be there for you, help you, be that crutch, or do the things for you. They've been enabling you. They're done. Is kind of holding them back. Also, it's like some of you want someone to be successful somehow. You want a successful partner, but when you get in a relationship, you want that person to be up under you. You can have that person be up under you if you want a bum. It is what it is. If you want someone not to have any fucking goals, desires, not achieve the things in life, not be able to give you nice things, not have nice things for themselves, and they can lay up under you all day. If you want to have someone that you have to take care of, you become fucking responsible for, create a really unhealthy codependent relationship, they can lay up on you, under you all day. Some of you are single, need to know this about yourself going into a connection, because you really manifest people with no fucking drive in your life because of what it is that you want them to be able to do for you. This could even just be texting. I don't want no man who could text me all day. I need you to be busy, beloved. I'm busy, beloved. I need you to have something going on for yourself, because I got shit going on for myself. And when we come together, we appreciate that time together so much more, because of the fact that we have been separate, taking care of business, handling business separately. So this energy coming through, I said what I said. I feel like I want to talk about that shit later a little more on the live as well, on IG. But the Four of Candles out here in reverse, I really feel like dealing with what is unstable within yourself, what you need to secure, what you need to make sure that you're the first to do. I also really feel like really being behind on something to teach someone something. Someone may want to show you their progress. This could be a Scorpio. Someone has reached a milestone, or the first time you're getting to see someone in their element, or the first time you try to show them something or teach them something, they're not listening. They want to fight against you. They want to argue with you rather than listen to what you want to say, or this is how they feel about you. Pick what side you're on. Someone also 22 on the clock, being afraid that you're going to being afraid to tell you no. This is you being afraid to tell someone no for the first time, afraid to allow someone to empower themselves, not knowing if they're going to be upset behind it, or if they're going to actually be happy, being like, yo, normally I would make you read to me, or I would read to you, but I'm going to tell you, go read that book on your own, and not knowing if you're going to throw a temper tantrum or not, or whether or not you're going to commit that energy. Go ahead. Not knowing whether or not you're going to commit, and I feel like you end up committing, or that person ends up committing to something and showing you and surprising you. My IG name is the Big Body High Priestess, my love. There are a shit ton of fakes pages of me on IG, on TikTok. It's not me. It is what it is. There's only one page, the Big Body High Priestess. Just be careful of the spelling with the fakes. It's just like it is here on IG. Yeah. That took me out of what I was saying, but it's okay, totally okay. 44 is relevant today. Angel number 44 is relevant. I also caught that 14 and that 1444 earlier. I also just caught 2332 on the clock. Heavy on the being in alignment with someone, or being in the same page, being smitten with someone, them mirroring you. Someone being pleasantly surprised at the way that you empower yourself, or the way that you're ready to take charge, the way that you're ready to take, control of your life, or choose to be different, and being really beautiful to watch, to bear witness to, and someone may be naturally ready to enable you. You sure you don't need me to, knowing that they don't want to anyway, or knowing that they got to take care of themselves. I got it, no problem. I'll handle it. Or you're not available to me, or literally you try your best to go to someone, again, in the spirit being like, they're not around, or it being a no, you're getting denied somehow, because you can do it. You're capable. You're smart enough. You're strong enough, that energy. What are you leaving for another day? I really feel like where you handle your finances better. I feel like starting to acquire finances. Fix your finances, acquire your finances, hold on to them better. I feel like package something better product. There's something about a product being in the works, but it has to be presented perfectly, packaged perfectly, or an idea that you want to do, but you got to figure out the steps of how to get it together. Um, there's two of needles being here. There's two of swords at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like being at a even with the page of candles underneath, the page of wands energy underneath. I just feel like being at a standstill really long for way too long. Looking at it, having a lot more of the tools than you think you do. Having what you need. She has the fabric. She has the machine. She just has to find the will. She just has to find the drive. She just has to find the passion. Like, where's the light in her eyes? She's not happy to be there. Where's the fire in her eyes? Having to find the fire again, having to really connect with the inner child as well. I feel like, but having to have that root chakra secure in order to do something. All that red, this root chakra, and that's really the only color that's out here in the cards that I'm staring at. I'm showing you. Having on this energy of having to make sure that that root chakra is worked on. Work on that root chakra. If you're worried or what you're worried about, you have to feel stable and secure and solid in yourself and trusting the process of what's happening now and connecting and treating your body right. Having on getting connected in your body. So much trauma has had them so fucking far removed from their body, detached from their body, that they're being asked to step back into it now for their next level of their healing and the progression of their life. You know, securing that root chakra really allows her to connect, to move on up, to connect into that sacral and connect with that inner child. Again, so someone being disconnected from their inner child for a while because they have other work to do on other parts of themselves. They have to feel secure, stable with other parts of themselves, or make other parts of themselves feel stable and secure. For some of you, someone's been loving on their wounded inner child for a really long time or a while now, and you're wounded inner child, or the wounded inner child is like, I love you, I'm good, I trust you, I'm secure, I'm safe with you. And then there's other parts of yourself that doesn't feel, that doesn't agree, doesn't feel that way. And those are the parts of yourself that you need to connect to. I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Again, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. For those of you who want to go check out my IG, that link is there below as well. You'll find it. You'll find my music page and my tarot IG, both of them, in the link. I love you. It's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. Peace.